Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets. Today looking at a beer quite a few of you guys requested that I check out because of the price. It's not a cheap bottle of beer, but supposedly a very, very good one. Got this one from Belgium, the Belgian web shop that's been sponsoring me for quite a few years now. So check them out, guys. Link for their shop is down below. They got a huge selection of new beers coming in all the time of great stuff. So this is one that's been, I think... It was in Denmark. Was it in the summer it came or something like that? And Europe in general. It's from Evil Twin. And around that time, right? Yeah. So it's from Evil Twin, and this is the Evil Twin Harlan's Even More Jesus. 12% Imperial Stout in red wine barrels. So it's Even More Jesus, and it's aged in Harlan's red wine barrels. And it's called Harlan's Winery, right? And it's one of the more famous, highly acclaimed.
It's very, very hyped and super expensive.
It's from California, a cult winery, they say on here. So I don't know, to be 100% honest, much about the winery, but I've just heard a lot of people talk about it and say like it's really hyped. So
apparently
hard to get, really expensive. So that's why these bottles are not cheap either, because they got barrels from this company.
Apparently, there's quite a lot of irony behind these bottles not being sold out, because Harlan's is normally something everyone wants to buy.
But that's because it's for beer geeks, I guess.
Exactly. And beer geeks don't know what Harlan's is.
Maybe that's the case, yeah, because usually beer geeks are more into like different types of booze, like bourbons and whatnot. Yeah. If it said Pappy on there, it'd be gone. Like
Exactly.
But
good point.
Yeah, but it says here black in color, dark fruit, coffee, muscovado, all this stuff. Pretty much like a benchmark Imperial Stout. I think Even More Jesus is great. So it'll be fun to try a red wine barrel aged version.
Yeah.
With these Harlan barrels, and we'll probably never get to try the wine unless we want to pay a lot of money.
Yeah.
This wasn't cheap
more
either.
than 1,000 kroner.
I didn't pay the prices in Denmark, but it's certainly not cheap either.
No.
But pours a sludgy and thick pitch black color in the glass. Yeah. Really roasty looking tan head. I mean, it looks like Even More Jesus. If you've had the beer before, it looks exactly like what you'd expect.
Yeah.
So
tight packed head, brown
looking tan. Let's check out the aroma. Ooh, it's really like dry, vinous, and oaky.
Yeah.
But it's got that huge roasty molasses, muscovado sugar, like dark coffee aromas that you get from Even More Jesus.
Blended into that, deep kind of
almost smoky,
strong, almost smoky red wine, leathery.
Yeah, very leathery.
Kind of
vanilla too.
Spicy. As Peter talked about, like that. He called like
animalistic. So that's like
animalistic.
If you can say that.
Animalistic kind of tasting or aroma notes.
Funny thing, something I get for the first time, I think, where I actually really think, that's it, is beef broth. Yeah. It sounds fucking weird, but Hopscene, a blogger I follow that you guys should follow as well in the UK if you don't, a YouTuber, he talks about that in some Imperial Stouts. It's like beef broth.
Yeah.
I can see that. If you've ever cooked pho, when you concentrate your broth, there's something that reminds me of that for some reason. It sounds weird, or like stock cube or something.
But it also
it's like this umami.
It has definitely that umami edge. It reminds me of kind of like aged meat or something in the aroma.
Actually, kind of. It's interesting. And then the big roast and everything.
Super leathery and
It's like if you're into like the big pastry and sweet stouts and all that, I think this will not.
You'll not like this. You won't.
Not like that at all.
If you're a New Money Haze Pro, just
New Money Pastry Bro.
Just
let's try it.
Hit the stop button right now.
Let's try it. Yeah. Cheers, and thanks to Beer Jim for the beer. Ooh, the red wine barrel makes it so drinkable compared to regular Even More Jesus. It's actually really smoky.
Yeah. And leathery.
It's like smoky and leathery and super umami. That's like beef broth flavor. Yeah. I'm really getting a lot of that, which is...
I didn't expect that. I expected much more of a kind of a tanniny...
There's a lot of tannins too, though.
But you know that...
really
general like kind of a fresh red grape taste. This has that extra complexity to it, I think.
Yeah. Dried cherries? Smoky dried cherries?
It's definitely smoky.
Vibrant fruitiness as well.
Yeah.
Muscovado sugar, that licorice. I think the licorice paired with the smoke gives like a really intense leathery character.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of that
super leathery.
Yeah.
Super leathery, cigar tobacco. Like
cigar, yeah.
So cigar-like loads of cigar tobacco type flavor as well. Roasty, toasty, lots of charred oak too, like almost like burnt wood.
Yeah.
And then it's a really rich and hefty red wine character. We talked about hefty red wine character when we had the Cuvée de Tétreau from Trillium, but this is like much more dense, much more hefty, but it's very nice. But if you're not into umami bomb Imperial stouts, I don't think you'd like this. If you prefer the sweet stuff, because this is umami bomb.
Yeah, there's a lot of umami in this one, and it also it almost goes into that campfire kind of thing.
Almost like burnt kind of roastiness. And dried grapes and dried figs and raisins and stuff like that too.
Almost like burnt marshmallowy.
I'm impressed by the amounts of tobacco though. It's like super tobacco forward.
Super tobacco and leathery.
They say dark chocolate and coffee. Yeah, I think it's there as well. But the big thing for me is still this umami. Dark fruit, I agree with that as well. And then the muscovado sugar, which I agree with for sure because it has that licoricey, molassesy flavor. But wow, the wine character is like very dense and intense.
Yeah, it's definitely the different kind of.
It's the odd one out of and it's like the odd one. Well, I don't know if it's. I haven't had the wines themselves.
No.
It's
but it's just different.
It's at least the odd one out of all the Even More Jesus versions I've had because they've been this kind of roasty, slightly umami stouts, or not slightly umami stouts, but this one just makes it even more.
Even more.
even more Harlan. Yeah. Make one of those. I think it's really good though. It's actually really, really nice. It's a sipper. It's a sharer.
It's a sipper, but this is actually really
definitely worth a shot. If you want to try different barrel aging, which is what I love about something like this and some of the other beers we've had today, is like just different barrels because bourbon has been done so much. It's just nice to see something else. And a lot of people get they shy a little bit away when they hear red wine, but I think this works very well.
I completely agree with you. I think a lot of people think, oh, it's red wine, I don't want to try that.
But I think that's because people have also had examples of red wine barrel aged stouts that's not been that great.
And thinned out and really very, very dark fruity. And this is
just
not that at all.
But it just brings a different layer of complexity with this even more intense leather character, really deep red grape character, and then again like smokiness almost. I guess Even More Jesus is also a little bit like kind of smoky.
Yeah, and it kind of fits into that.
Yeah, it works very well. And then like crazy amounts of tannins. It's one of the most tanniny Imperial stouts I've had in a long time. Also spiciness, like black pepper or something.
Yeah, I see that peppery kind of note. It's not
especially on the aroma, that beef broth. I can't get that out of my head.
There's a huge amount of that. And then that peppery kind of note on the taste. But I wouldn't say it's per se like spicy or
no.
It's just like peppery.
There is like a peppery spice
almost like a salty note also. But
I'm thinking 94 actually.
Yeah.
I think it's actually really good. The more I'm drinking on it, the more I'm enjoying it, and I think I also enjoy it a lot because the barrel is different, and the smokiness is a big plus for me because I love smoky stouts.
Yeah.
94, 93.
I'm actually thinking like a 94, maybe a 95. Yeah.
I'll stay on 94.
It's definitely a sipper. I agree on that. I wouldn't drink this at all every day in my life,
but not on your own. But as a sharing beer, this is awesome. If you have friends to pitch in on a bottle, I'd definitely do it. Especially if you love umami.
Let's go 94. We'll go 94.
94.
Yeah.
94. So very good stuff, guys. Worth a shot for sure. I mean, if you can get Evil Twins, Harlan's Even More Jesus, I definitely say check it out, even though it's a bit pricey. But get some friends, pitch in, have a share, because it's always more fun to share beer with people and geek out about it than sitting on your own. Because we've had a great time today, I can see. We got some beers.
Martin's almost dead.
Yeah, this is the final one. The other Peter over there. So This is the nightcap. But very good nightcap.
Yeah.
And a good way to finish this year off. So if you guys had a chance to try Harlan's Even More Jesus, let us know what you thought of it. If you can't get it, you can still get it on Beer Jam, so check them out. Link for the website is down below. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And we're going to say cheers. Cheers. And see you guys in another beer review.